What's up, Sportman family? It's your boy Sportman, and welcome back to another video. Today, we're talking about the Quarter Century Bonanza set, or as other people like to call it, Rarity Collection 3, including myself. But with that being said, I know a lot of people are having mixed feelings about this one, but I'm not gonna lie to everybody. I'm really liking this one. I'm liking all the announcements we're getting. I'm liking all the cards that we're seeing that's going to be in this set. And we're going to go over a few of them as well. But with that being said, you know, we were expecting this to be a more nostalgic type of pool, type of set. And a lot of people are saying, well, where's SPL Knight? Where's all these other cards? You know, they short printed it and they did bad ratios on the tins, so they should make it up in this set. No, that's not what the set's about, everybody. They really made it clear a few months ago this would be a more nostalgic set. And given so that a lot of people right now in the current day meta is moving over towards more a GOAT format, Edison, Hat, right, for example. So this is actually a nice touch and marketing by Konami, that is, because you're actually favoring those bases that are transitioning themselves into the other formats of nostalgia, of just trying to relive their older, you know, past instead of playing this, you know, I would say more of a boring format, that is. And, you know, just have fun. And I think that's what it's all about, right? Having fun, playing your favorite card games, even if it's the older formats, new, whatever it is you want to enjoy, you have to actually be able to enjoy with cards available to you. And some of these cards are really hard to get these days. So getting them to reprint those cards, especially in a higher rarity like a Quarter Century, rarity, it's nice, right? People do like their shiny cardboard, and me, for example, I do have the apostrophe on the Quarter Century rarity, but at the same time, it is technically a high rarity card, and it's really nice touch. It's a really nice touch. I know people are gonna really be ecstatic about this one because, again, they're getting a lot of their older cards they can add to their GOAT deck, their Edison deck, their Hat deck, in a more, shinier version, because people always love their shiny cardboard here. So it's really nice to see this one. And then also with these announcements, they're also adding on like a little bit of a description, which is, I think, a really nice touch as well. You know, allowing people to see like, hey, like, this is why this card was good. This is why this card was good. This is why this card is always, bouncing back to, win in your favor. So it's like, a lot of these things are really nice to see, which I do appreciate them doing this, taking the time to not just market the cards that are going to be in the set, but giving us a little description as to why it was so good back in the day as well. So, and, giving us a little description as where it was located back in the day as well. So, really awesome to see some of these things here. And I think in terms of the marketing for Konami, I think they did a great job in terms of feeding the player base what they needed. I think they did a great job. And I say a great job in the aspect of they're feeding the player base the nostalgic cards they need for the older format, for players that are needing these types of cards, right? We always talk about, oh, how do we get access to older cards? Well, here's your access. Konami has given you access to a nostalgic pool of 200 cards. Yes, not every single card will be in this one that you're looking for, but most cards will, more the more prominent ones that people play and more the ones that are seen on the TV and people enjoy and like to collect. So, a lot of these cards are going to be really nice to actually see again, and in a different rarity as well. So, in this one we have Magic Cylinder, Injection Fairy Lily, I'm not even going to pronounce that one, Diddy Assailant, Destiny Draw. By the way, Destiny Draw is going to be such a good looking card in Quarter Century Secret Rare, especially Magic Cylinder as well. I'm going to love seeing that one. We even have Sangan, Morphing Chart, some flip effect cards, really nice. Jurak, we got more Jurak support coming out, so this is cool to see. Magician of Fate, that's going to be a huge favorite for everybody wanting this card. Skyscraper, Hero City, which is really going to be a really nice, cool looking card as well. I'm really liking the selections they have picked for this one. Card Trooper here, Cyberstein, I mean, come on, Stratos. My Starlight fans are going to be really angry about that, but hey, now you got access to a Quarter Century one. Goyo Guardian, Dark Magician Girl, the Draco Knight, so, or the Dragon Knight, Dragon Knight, sorry, I'm thinking about Draco Queese, but hopefully we get that one as a QCR as well. That would be cool as well. And then they also have this mat. I'm a little iffy about the selection of the card they picked for the Quarter Century Bonanza mat, just because if it's a nostalgic type of set, they should have picked a nostalgic card to be the design for the mat. Nonetheless, we're not going to complain. We're really happy that we're getting a playmat nonetheless. But again, I think, if you're doing a nostalgic type pool, I would have put a nostalgic card. Just my, my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, everybody. What card would you want to see here as well? Are you happy with this? Let me know. And then also, obviously, we covered this already. Dark Paladin, Flame Wingman, House Dragon Maid, Drill Warrior, Super Polymerization, Diabellstar, and then Promethean Princess. So we do have some meta cards as well, some newer cards here. But again, they are favoring the older cards here with the Wingman, Paladin, Drill Warrior, so on and so forth. So again, favoring the Edison, Goat, and Hat formats just to give players access to things they need. And I say Hat format with a caveat because it's really more towards the, Goat and Edison players that they're trying to, bring these cards to life with, to get access for those players to get these cards in a more nicer version. But I'm really liking this set. I'm really liking everything I've seen so far. I'm not expecting a lot of meta cards in this one, and if they do put it, great, but I could care less if they do, because I really do want to collect more of the older cards in QCR format. I love Time Wizard, Summon Skull, for example. So some of these older cards, Jinzo, like all these cards that we grew up loving, watching on the TV, I would like to see them in Core Century Secret Rare, especially since, I've always wanted them in Starlight Rare, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. I don't know if they're bringing that back. So with that being said, I would love them to have that as a QCR, because I always like shiny cardboard, and that's a nice shiny cardboard I would definitely take a liking to as well. And yeah, let me know what cards you want to see in this Bonanza set. But for those that are complaining that there's no meta cards in this one, like I said, they had said it already months ago. It's more of a nostalgic card pool. So just be prepared for that, all right? And I'm not gonna lie to everybody, I think it's a great marketing tool. I wish they changed the design of the set art, because this way players that are passing by Target or Walmart or Best Buy or wherever you could see cards that are selling, they're going to see that and they're not going to really understand what it is. Maybe on social media, they'll be like, oh, wait, this set has this card that looks really shiny. Let me go pick it up. But, I wish they did a little better with that, because a lot of people are not going to know that this has a lot of nostalgic cards. And I think, once people do, spread the word of mouth, people are definitely going to, ride to their Walmart, Targets immediately to go and get this one, because, again, why wouldn't you? These are nostalgic cards from back in the day. You're going to bring in older fans, and then you're also going to teach the newer fans, if any newer fans there is, newer fans about a little bit about nostalgic Yu-Gi-Oh! And why these cards were important. And like I said, the description of these things are really nice to see as well. I think a nice add-on touch, and I wish they continue to do so moving forward, not just with the older cards, but also newer cards, explaining why this card or why this archetype will be really good. Just giving us a little bit more in-depth commentary and conversation, so we can talk about it a little bit here in these pictures and everything like that. Maybe even bring out a video. I know they sometimes do like a pre-release of like commentary with the casters, but that's a little iffy here and there in terms of how they hype up the set. So working on that, I recommend KONAMI doing, but I think this is a good start. And like I said, we've been moving in the right direction so far, so I'm not going to complain too much. But I think for the most part, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm hoping for more. I'm hoping for even more cards of Nostalgic Era, and I'm loving everything so far. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, but I do think this is going to be a very home run type of set, especially feeding those that do play the GOAT Edison format, and then also just love to collect cards. If you're a person that loves to collect cards, this is going to be a set for you, I'm not going to lie. So that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. From me, truly, Sparkman, please subscribe, like, and comment, and peace out, YouTube.